home here, and I really want to take this chance to welcome everybody, all of you who have taken time to be here. Asanteni sana, asanteni sana. Your Excellency, the opportunity you have taken to be with us here cannot be taken for granted. We are in a complete different political episode, and I want to say that your presence here, not just because Owalo is your CS, but that you are the President of the Republic of Kenya. We want to remind ourselves that we don't need any revision, that Siaya is part of Kenya and Bondo is part of Kenya, and you are the President. So because of this, Your Excellency, allow me to appreciate and thank a lot more of the leaders who are here with us. There are many members of Parliament, particularly former members of Parliament. I'm seeing from the other side. Please, I'm reminded because of time, all of you would have been given a chance to say a word or two. But given that we don't have that kind of space, please allow me to acknowledge you as you stand, all those of you who have served in any other time as a member of Parliament in the history of our republic. Musimame. Just stand up. I'm seeing some fairly old members. Some are as recent as Sankok. Some are as recent as, one time my governor, Odero Wajonya. So, asanteni sana. Thank you very much. Florence Mutua, asante sana. I'm seeing Ochieng Mbeo, asante sana. Moklela, asante sana. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much. All of those of you who have been members of our Parliament are going to be led in front of me here, even if our Speaker is not going to say anything. But can you, all of you, stand up? Mr. Speaker, karibu, but you may not be saying a word. Just come. Say that you appreciate all the members of the county assemblies that are here.
See the President of the Republic of Kenya, the Deputy President, all leaders in their ranks and files. I take this opportunity on behalf of the County Assembly of Siaya and all other county assemblies who are not here to welcome you to Siaya. We had a discussion this morning somewhere which I will not be able to divulge at this point. But I give you a commitment on behalf of the County Assembly of Siaya that which you discussed with our governor, that which you require the signature, the approval, and the decision of the County Assembly, we will never hesitate. We will always support. Your Excellency, I also happen to come from this region. It would be mean of me not on behalf of this village to appreciate you for deeming it fit to appoint one of our own, Eliud Owalo. Eliud Owalo is a son of the soil from this region. And we give him to you, knowing very well that he has the fineness of Siaya, the courage of Rarieda, the dedication of Asembo. He will not let you down. Eliud, unlike other cabinet secretaries or waziris that we've had, I'm not saying you are better than them, but I want to agree and declare here that you have shared your appointment with the community, because you have worked with us and therefore you have gotten our approval. As I go to sit, Your Excellency, this region has a road, or has roads. Kailija to Kapetro, all the way to Akado. Your Excellency, as we give you our son, we want to urge you, if you find it fit, that take him with the roads, so that our road is also improved. Take him with the water infrastructure. And as I ask that, I also know that it will not only benefit Eliud Owalo, it will not only benefit his kinsmen and women, it will benefit the people of Kenya, and more importantly, the churches. And when I say the churches, Your Excellency, I know where your heart lies. Thank you very much.
Now, thank you very much, our Speaker. Speaker Okode. He's taken the chance, but now, yes.
MCS, I know you are all here. Kindly be upstanding wherever you are. Your Excellency, we have 30 wards in Siaya County, and we have 12 nominated members, and therefore we are a house of 42 members of the County Assembly. Could you please be waving at the Excellency President? Your Excellency, hao ndio watu wa mkono.
Now, thank you very much, Speaker. I want to take this chance again with a little bit much more speed to appreciate and welcome my colleague members of Parliament, the current members of Parliament. I'm seeing your faces like half of Parliament is here. Mr. Speaker, I don't know whether we also had another side invite, but I'm seeing a lot of faces of our members of the National Assembly. Kindly, members of the current members of the National Assembly, could you rise? Could you rise to be acknowledged? All members of the National Assembly. Asanteni sana, I'm seeing all of you. I don't want to mention your names one by one, but please feel very much appreciated all the way. I'm seeing Kiarie, karibu sana. I'm seeing Kisi Nyamira represented very well, asanteni sana. I'm seeing Musa Sirma on the other hand, asante sana. Nyamita, karibuni sana, asanteni sana. Plus this side, thank you very much, Shakir Shabir, Abur, Atandi Meli. I may want you to stand up again. Members of Parliament, just sit, but for purposes of the SIA members, please, we are home. We are home for purposes of SIA members. Can you rise again? Can you rise again? Members, Elisha representing Game constituency, Atan Meli, Atandi representing Alego Usonga constituency. I represent Bondo constituency. Christy Nombaka was in our midst here representing the women's side of Siaya Assembly. Now, Atandi wanted to say something, but I'm very worried about these protocols. I'm normally very worried about these state protocols, and because the president has nodded, the president has given Atandi a nod. So I'll allow him to say something, and as he does that, I was going to allow MP Wasuba South, Omondi Karoli, to say something on behalf of the other members of the region. But Atandi, you have a nod from the president.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto, Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, the Speaker of the National Assembly, and my boss, Moses Masika Wetangula, Cabinet Ministers present, the Governor of Siaya, James Bob Agri Orengo, and all the governors present, Cabinet Secretaries present, led by our host, Eliud Owalo, members of Parliament, my colleagues, senators, and everybody else who is here. I'm Jamboni. Yuthurwa Mosauri Muyakama. Erejo Morwako, President of the Republic of Kenya, Morane Gilweti Kama. Your Excellency, we are here to celebrate the career and political fortunes of our brother Eliud. And Your Excellency, personally, I've known Eliud for many years as a determined, courageous gentleman. Eliud has achieved so many things in life. Within a short period of time, he has been alive. I also know him as one of the visible graduates of the political school of Raila Amolo Odinga. He was with us in our school, our college, before he left us to join you. So Eliud, we are here to celebrate you. And Your Excellency, thank you very much for giving Eliud an opportunity to serve in your cabinet. Even though Eliud is a local from here, I know that the assignment you have given him is a national assignment. It's not an assignment to serve only these villagers. But the job you have given him is for him to serve the whole country. And therefore, we celebrate you, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, you are the symbol of national unity. That is the reason why we are here to join you. Even though we were in different political camps during campaigns, you are now the head of state. And as the symbol of national unity, your work is to bring this country together. And when you are here as the head of state in our country, we have to be here to join you in this occasion. Therefore, we are here on behalf of our voters to join you, to help you as you even walked in the county. Earlier, we were in a meeting as leadership of Siaya with the head of state, and we have been able to present to you some of the issues which we think are dear to us and to our people. And we want to thank you for the assurance that you are going to look at all those issues together with your team of government officers. Your Excellency, as I sit down, I want to say that your deputy has been teasing me since morning that I was one of your harshest critics during campaigns. And Your Excellency, this is true. And I want to confirm that Rigiji does not lie. It is true, I was one of your harshest critics during campaigns. And I normally say that maybe because I was one of your harshest critics is the reason you worked hard and now you're the president of Kenya. So I would like to urge my friend Rigiji that now he is the deputy president of Kenya, and we normally say that leadership positions are given by God. God cannot allow you to lead if he doesn't want. Therefore, Your Excellency, mine is to wish you well as you plan your government. I like what you have said in the recent past, that for us in ODM, we are going to be opposition so that we can check your government as you work. I think that's a task we are ready to do, and we are going to do it faithfully as we also work together as a people of Kenya. Thank you very much.
Asante sana, Atan. I think there's nothing to add on that. Rigiji, Atan is saying that he's going to behave. But now, His Excellency has also given us the opportunity that Elisha greets you as a member for GAME. Karibu wakubwa.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya. Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. Our Speaker, CS who are here, CSS, PSS, all protocol observed. Mine is very brief. Your Excellency, I want to thank you sincerely for nominating Owalo as one of your CS. I know Owalo since university. In fact, at one point, we lived together for almost 4 months in my house. So I come here to celebrate you, Owalo. And as the Bible says, what we are doing today, if you read the book of 1 Thessalonians 5, 16, 17, 18. 16 says, give thanks And this is why we are here. To give thanks to God for having made you CS through His Excellency. Number 2, 17 says, rejoice. We are here to go and eat. So I hope there's enough food for all of us. 18, pray continually. The church has bestowed that upon you. If you want anything to happen in your life, pray. And Your Excellency, I'm going to emulate what you did in Nanyuki. You know, in your meetings, those who came late, you didn't allow them to attend. So I know that even in Ikulu, those who drink 18 years will not have no place, because Ikulu now will be for chai and mandazi. So Your Excellency, I'm going to emulate that in game. So when I go for meetings, my people must report at 7 so that the country can move to greater heights. Us as a people will stand with you, will support you so that we can get exponential growth in terms of development as a people of Siaya and as the people of the Republic of Kenya. Joka nyana muye, joka nyana mumor. Ele jo mumor gi Dr. William Ruto. Asanteni sana.
Now, let me call Karoli Omondi, MP for Suba South, to say a word on behalf of the other Nyanza leaders.
Thank you very much, Mheshimiwa Ochanda. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, the Right Honorable Speaker, Honorable Ministers, Honorable Members of Parliament, other officials of the government, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Your Excellency, please allow me to speak a little in the Luo, just for a few minutes, then I'll get back to English. I'll not be very long, I'll be a little brief. Yothurwa, adwane no jomorwa kowelo ka ikafuayo ehewa. Urwako welo. Koro kaka wa joloka kocha adwanu puonja ni siri ni to en mane. Uye puonja. Ang'eni wane nyima altar, to nitie jomoko kama paro ni okong'eya maber. Mae Karoli Omondi makibiro Suba tiluongo ni chumo chung donji yie katidagi. Koro adwanu winja kae maber. Ne wawuok oko kwa manyo kombe auchiel. Dongu nyalo paro. Nwayuda beach e wi auchiel. Achiel moro no obawa, donge. To kata kano obawa kamano, okonyiso ni chunywa winjore tur. Nyaka watigi rieko mondo waneni watiyo ne jothurwa. Omiyo jogo mano yudo kombe, nyaka uchak tiyo ne jopiny. Kendo ne kaka ukonyogi. To wambe nyaka wane ni e karwa ka chumbi orumo, nitie kaka wanyalo dhi kuonde mamoko to wakalo chumbi tedogo e dala ka. Ung'e ni jogotgi, king'e history mar jo Kenya, gine joma nwawuotho go kwa malo Sudan. Dongu ng'eyo? Wane waluwo Uganda, gine giluwo Ethiopia. Gini owetewa kung'e gima wacho. Omiyo ka marwa nokodonjo to margi odonjo, onge tiende mondo wakun ni ok wanyal kawo chumbi kuomgi. Uwinja, emomiyo kanyocha kech ochako kaji ka, an kaka Karoli nafwenyo, nikech kai kata nigone Azimio kata nigone ODM. Your Excellency, your election marks a generational change, a shift from those born before independence to those born after independence. It therefore affords us a great opportunity as a nation to build on the deep foundations of our forefathers, but at the same time to deal with the challenges that still bedevil us, one of which is the chronic underdevelopment of our people. I hope and I trust that if we work together, we will be able to create great economic transformation that can help our people get into middle-class economy like those that were with us at independence across the world. I also hope we can consolidate our democracy and strengthen our governance structure on constitutionalism and the rule of law so that our country can prosper. On those two issues, I assure you, as the leadership of this part of the world, we are ready to work with you. We are ready to join hands to bring development to our people. We are also ready to hold your government to account. As asanteni sana Jothurwa. I want to extend to the President and his team a standing invitation. Always come. Don't inform us. Just say tunakuja. Hata sisi tunataka kuanza kujipanga mapema. Tunataka kujua tunaelekea wapi. Dongu winja. Nyaka wambe wako kuandwa mondo wange. Wambe wange kakaen. Wange nian kama tek. Wabro toboa. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki.
Thanks a lot, Karoli. Jodalawa, mrembe urukendo. Erukamano mokwongo kuom rwako wendowa. Erukamano maduong' ahinya. Unyiso ranyisi makende. Yiero nyocha noserumo kendo waseaye. Sani koro wapango kaka jok manogonwa kura nyalo yudo gimiyudo e sirikal. Koro yore miyudego waduto nyaka wamany nikech waduto wagolo osuru e sirikandwa ni. Omiyo adwa kawo thuoloni mar mondo mi akwa oganda waduto. Oganda waduto adwa kwayou weche mang'eny wawerego. Weche mang'eny wawerego. Yiero nyoserumo. Yiero gibene nitiere kinde ka kinde. Jomoko waimoro ng'ato ka donjo gi yiende mbewa to kodonjo to osetimo ang'owa. Osedonjo. Kata mana mipira, kata ni go football to ololo gi lwete ka referee ok oneno, osetimo ang'owa, oseloyo. Omiyo loyo osebede, wach kura nyoserumo. President koro en William Samoei Ruto. Wakauru kinde, wamiye thuolo mondo ti kodwa, wabende wati kode. Mane momiyo kana awacho mokwongo, na awacho ni samwa goro map ma Kenya, ma president en achiel, mapno ok wadwar nong'ado ni Siaya ni oko, ok onego bed nong'ado ni Bondo ni oko, ok onego bed nong'ado ni Rarieda ni oko. Wadwar ni wadhi kamoro achiel kaka jopiny. An gadiera ni kata jakomwa. An gadiera ni kata jakomwa kama wachope sani, ong'eyo kendo nyocha kono oyo. Ne wadhi e court. Ne ok ber, ne wadhi e court to court nosetieko. Omiyo koro court constitutionally nosemiyo ang'owa president. Mane kaka koro ka gik moko gin. Wawuothuru kwachomo kanyo. Your Excellency, I want to thank you very much. There's a lot we share with Eliud Owalo as a person. Partly, we have served at very close capacities with Jacom. Sometimes we call him Tinga or Agwamo. We are very close friends. We still want to work very closely with him, in as much as we also want to work closely with you. I want to thank you that Eliud got into working with Raila when, at the same capacity almost. I'd also worked as a personal assistant of Raila, a researcher, a script writer, and all this. I've done it, and I know the capacity of Raila. Please, let's allow him to be part of this republic. Let's give him his space that we recognize, and we move on as we recognize your leadership. So I think this is what I want to say at this moment. I didn't bring up the governors, both the current and the former, because I want that to be done by our governor for Siaya. So allow me to welcome our governor for Siaya, James Agre Orengo. Karibu, Governor.
Kayo poto manade. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto, Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, Your Excellency, and he deserves that position because he's been a Vice President,
the Prime Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Mudavadi, the Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Wetangula, all the Cabinet Secretaries who are here, my brothers, the governors who are here, Governor Otuoma, Governor, I think Governor Kangata, I'm told is here, and the senators who are here, and the former governors and senators. With your permission, Your Excellency, before I say anything, and in consultations that we've had, give me a chance or allow me to invite Senator Mandago. He's a former governor. He has served those twin positions. He has been a regular visitor here. And then I'll call upon the other two governors. And then we'll proceed.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, Your Excellency, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, the Right Honorable Speaker of the National Assembly, Cabinet Secretary, our host today, the Church, na watu wa hapa Siaya, Bwana asifiwe. Your Excellency, allow me to introduce my colleague senators, since the Senator for Siaya is not here. We have the Senator for Trans Nzoia, Senator Alan Chesang, who is also the Chair of ICT Committee at the Senate. We have Senator Veronica Maina, who is a member of the Speaker's panel in the Senate and also the Secretary General of UDA. Na nimekuwa hapa, Your Excellency, nikasikia Secretary General ya chama tawala. It's very long since I had that statement. Your Excellency, wacha tu niseme machache. Kwanza nishukuru hawa watu wa Siaya. Your Excellency, nilikuwa hapa wakati nilikuwa mazishi. Tuko na Senator Mungatana, Senator wa Tana River County. Nilikuwa hapa kwa mazishi ya mzee Gumbo. Na nakumbuka tulikuwa na governor hapa wa Siaya, James Orengo. Na wakati hiyo, Your Excellency, kuomba kura hapa ilikuwa ngumu kidogo. Na hao watu wako na makosa. We had a silent agreement. Tutawapatia kule kwetu Mheshimiwa Raila Odinga % kidogo ndio asiende bure. Now we agreed they are going to give us 30% so that we start on an equal footing. Today I looked at the statistics nikagundua iko shida kidogo. So iko toba ya kutubu hapa, lakini hawa ni watu wazuri, tumekuja pamoja na nimesikia temperature hapa hapo mbele kutakuwa na mto mkubwa sana ambayo inaelekea kwa serikali. Your Excellency, Your Excellency, kama Senate sisi tunafurahi kwa vile unaunganisha hii taifa la Kenya. Sisi kama bunge tutafanya kazi pamoja, and Mheshimiwa Senator Orengo, who is now the governor, as a member of ODM, as they hold the government to account, you held me to account as a governor. I will also be holding you to account as the governor of Siaya County, as you deliver to the people of Siaya. Asanteni sana na Mungu wabariki. Tutakuwa pamoja, asante sana.
In our midst, there is a gentleman I normally call my senator, and is now the Senate Majority Leader, Aaron Cheriot. Could you come and say a few words?
Your Excellency, the President, the Deputy President, Prime Cabinet Secretary, all leaders that are here, I thought Senator James Orengo, now Governor, had chosen to forget about me. So I was planning something very serious. I was going to conspire with the MCAs of Siaya so that you find yourself in the Senate. Then we can. But now that you have forgotten, be assured that you are safe, at least for a few more days. So I want to say congratulations to my very good friend, Eliud Owalo. Pongezi sana on this great honor that you have been given to serve the people of Kenya. I want to give you my assurance that us from the Senate, sisi tutafanya kazi pamoja. We will ensure that we help you deliver for the people of Kenya, and even more so for the people of your home area where you come from. Because it is a biblical principle. If you read the Bible, for those of us that are Christians, it says that as you share the good news, you begin from Judea to Samaria to the rest of the world. Sasa wewe Owalo, wakati unapanga mambo ya serikali na ofisi, mimi najua wewe ni waziri wa Kenya. Lakini chochote ambayo unapanga, panga pia kitu ya hii kijiji ambayo inaitwa Dango, alafu Bondo, Siaya and to the rest of Kenya. Usisahau hawa wananchi wa hapa nyumbani. It's extremely important because that is why they have come to celebrate you. And one final thing, Your Excellency, in following up, sababu mimi naona wananchi wamekuja kutukaribisha hapa. Najua tumetembea na wewe kutoka Homa Bay jana hapa. Mimi nilikuwa nakuja nikichungulia, sababu sikuwa najua vile kutakuwa kwa hii safari. Sasa vile jana tulikaribishwa na leo vile tumekaribishwa, mimi nataka kuambia Jothurwa, anything that comes to the Senate, a bill, a motion, so long as inahusu Kenya, kama hakuna kitu ya Siaya hapo ndani, mimi siwezi pitisha. Nitahakikisha mambo iko ndani kabisa. So nyinyi msikae mkifikiria ati mtakuwa nje ya Kenya. Nyinyi, you are part and parcel of us. We will work with you na tutahakikisha that in your dream, Your Excellency, of making Kenya one nation, one people, governed by one dream, becomes a reality. I give you my assurance. Just a final thing ambaye, najua rafiki yangu Sudi yako hapa. Na for a long time, I've been trying to get him to have a church ambaye atafanya ikuwe home church yake. Sasa leo amepata kanisa. Hii nomia. Wakati ile sababu ilipeanwa kwamba watu walitoka Catholic because they wanted to be 2-star general and 3-star general. Unajua Sudi is a 3-star general. Hasa yeye amesema anaenda kufungua Nomia Church Kapseret Division. So tutachagia yeye kanisa ifunguliwe. Asanteni na Mungu awabariki.
Thank you. We have also former governors. I'll just ask them to stand up in recognition. Governor Ongwae, former governor of Kisii. We have Governor Kidero, former governor of Nairobi. We got Governor Ranguma, former governor of Kisumu. We got Governor Obado, former governor of Migori. And we got Governor Deputy Governor. Oh, yeah, thank you so much. Now it is my pleasure to call upon my brother or son, Governor Kangata from Murang'a.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Gachagua, the Chief Minister, Honorable Musalia, together with the Speaker of the National Assembly, and our Chief Guest, Honorable Owalo, all members of Parliament and governors. Your Excellency, you have attended and convened many meetings since you became the President of this country. But this is one of your most important meetings you have ever held in the Republic of Kenya. Your Excellency, the blood that runs in me as a Kikuyu is the same blood that runs in a Luo. The people of Luo Nyanza deserve development in the same manner the people of Central Kenya deserve development. Central Kenya and Rift Valley will never develop until Nyanza also develop. Rift Valley will never develop if Luo Nyanza is not developing. And today's meeting, you have come to give the people of Luo Nyanza the hope you are part and parcel of this government. Your Excellency, if you have a position you are planning to give me, I'm happy to remain as the governor of Murang'a. Give it to a person of this region. Your Excellency, I'm contented to remain as a small governor of Murang'a County, but ensure these people get recognition and their share of this government. We never made an application for me to be born as a Kikuyu. We never made an application. I just found myself being born in Central Kenya. And therefore, being born in Luo Nyanza should never become a disadvantage to you. And we have come here to tell you, the people of Luo Nyanza, President William Ruto will visit you today, tomorrow, forever. He'll always be coming here. Because we believe in a united country. We believe that Kenya is one, and we as UDA, we shall ensure and fight to make Kenya remain one united country. Your Excellency, you are doing a very good job in coming up with very good policies that are going to unify this country. But you will do a better job when you make Kenya a more united country. Political development and social development of this republic must be achieved by ensuring the people of Luo Nyanza, they feel they are part of this country. And I'm happy to help you in that endeavor. I will finalize by saying I have learned so many things when I came today, when I met my colleague. He is doing a good job by becoming the governor of this place. I want to give you an assurance. This will be the best governor of this region. That one I know. He is one of the most experienced politicians. In fact, when I came, he gave me very good ideas, which I'm going to implement back once I go back to Murang'a. I also gave him some few ideas. Like in Murang'a, we are ensuring every child of ECD is getting free meal every day. I have no doubt he is going to implement that in this region. We have given 20,000 cards of NHIF, which have special features, which we are calling Kangata Care, that include various benefits. I have no doubt that idea can also be considered in this region so that we develop together as a nation. Thank you.
I also forgot to mention that Senator Mwaura, I don't know whether he was introduced, we worked with you in the Senate. Welcome, Senator Mwaura. Now it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome the Governor of Busia, Governor Otuoma.
Your Excellency, the President William Samoei Ruto, the Deputy President, our Chief Minister and Speaker, all protocols observed. Allow me also to join those who have congregated here today to celebrate our brother Owalo. Owalo, I'm not here by mistake. I purposed this day to come and be with you. And Owalo, as we are here, I want to echo the words of one Kenyan. It doesn't matter how you perceive him, but I perceive him to be one of our greatest Kenyan, who once said, I may be the appointing authority, but I've given you opportunity to serve Kenyans. And none other than the late President Mwai Kibaki used to remind us that he may be the appointing authority, but he has given us opportunity to serve Kenya. It's a sacred calling. I want to thank His Excellency the President. He has given you opportunity to serve Kenyans. And I hope it's a duty you are going to take diligently. I've known you for many years. We have been in the same political formation. Not just yourself, even His Excellency the President. Tumekuwa tu pamoja. Hii kijiji tumetembea tu pamoja. So I want to thank Owalo. I know your potential, your dedication when you want to do something. Please work for this country. Don't let the president down. Don't let Kenyans down. And we'll support you. You have been a brother. Tumepita ngumu na wewe, na ndio kwa sababu nimekuja hapa. I remain your true friend. Your Excellency, because of time, also allow me to say one thing as a leader from the Lake Basin counties. Your Excellency, as you go around, there could be quite some interesting successes. But Your Excellency, this Lake Basin region is like a rust belt economically. Because Your Excellency, if you look at our sugarcane sector, for the last 25 years, we have been discussing on how to have solutions to that sector. But 25 years down the line, we don't seem to have sorted out that. And that has affected the economics of this region. Even if you look at the tax contribution, this region used to be one of the highest tax-paying regions. Today, you can see from your bottom line that that is not happening anymore. There's a time I even met the KRA people going around wondering what happened, because the taxes that used to come from this region are no longer there. So we need to think on how best to revamp that sugarcane sector. Cotton is also still down there. You have talked about the B2 cotton and the need to revamp it, the textile industry. That can help the Lake Basin region. Your Excellency, I know now we have got the blue economy as one of the major flagship projects. But it would surprise you, Your Excellency, that since we started aquaculture, and what we used to fear is now happening. Farmed fish is coming from China and being sold in this region, because of a lot of our fisherfolk still need solutions. But I'm happy to hear that now that research station in Kisumu is being revamped to try and help the region, and we are going to cooperate with them. With those few remarks, I also want to welcome you to Busia. Karibu sana Busia. Ulisema utakuja Budalangi, tuangalie mambo ya mchele, tutoke hiyo acreage ndogo, tupande juu. Mimi nimekungoja. Na kama ukuji nitakufuata Kitale huko. Karibu sana. With those few remarks, asanteni sana. Watu wa Siaya, hamjambo? Muko salama? Situmeelewana? Situmesema siasa sasa imepunguka kidogo. Sasa tunataka maendeleo. Na Siaya na Western ni part of Kenya. Mnakubali tufanye kazi pamoja? Mnakubali sisi ambayo tumechaguliwa kwa chama ya Azimio tushikane na Dr. William Samoei Ruto tupeleke Kenya mbele? Mumetupatia hiyo mandate. Wangapi wanakubali hiyo? Tuone kwa hewa. Your Excellency, you can see everybody accepts. Na sisi tumekubali. Tutasukuma kazi. Asanteni sana.
Your Excellency, I would now want to make a few remarks. And first is to welcome you to Siaya. Siaya is your home, and I know in answer to your constitutional duties as head of government and head of state profusely for appointing Eliud Owalo as a cabinet secretary. I know him. I can vouch for him as a worker, as a scholar, as a writer, and as a thinker, and as a strategist. And I know Asembo and Siaya are better with Owalo in the cabinet of William Samoei Ruto. And I hope in the fullness of time, you are going to be able to appoint other people from this region to escort Owalo. You know, Deputy President was parading some people from this region, but like Oliver Twist, we still want some more. And we know we are going to get some more. But Owalo, I can assure you, as you serve in the national government, because the standard has been set that the national government and the county government should work together seamlessly for the benefit of the citizens of Kenya. I know that today we are coming not because the head of state is in an official visit to Siaya. This visit was primarily to celebrate the appointment of Eliud Owalo. So I asked the president this morning, earlier, that please come to Siaya again so that you can tour the whole of Siaya from one end to the other. Joturo uye no president kano duogo Siaya kai jade moye. And the reason why I know that will help us today, just this morning, we put a little request to the president. We are trying to encourage people from this part of Kenya to be farmers. We want to be food secure. The county government has provided tractors, and we are going to provide subsidized fertilizer. But the president today told us that of the tractors that we have already acquired, he is going to facilitate us to get an additional 20 tractors to come and help the people of Siaya. Secondly, along the river Nzoia, we got two major projects, and basically one is a water project, the Ukwala Sega Ugunja water project. He has challenged us as a county to do our part, and that project is going to be completed. In Lego, where people grow rice, like many other parts of the county, we had procured a mill, but we did not have sufficient funds. The president has said he is going to provide funds to enable us acquire a big mill for our farmers in Siaya County. And I know here in Asembo, the road known as Kamito Kalandini Kaelija should be tarmacked like yesterday. I had the benefit of flying with the president over this area, and I can assure, as a matter of duty, the president is going to ensure that that road is completed. And he said all the roads that are stalled in Siaya County, just like in other parts of the Republic of Kenya, they are going to mobilize the contractors to come and make sure that those roads are done. In Luanda Kotieno, we have a project which was done by the government for fish processing. He has assured us that if we hold discussion with his government, that fish processing plant, together the one in which Loom, are going to get into business. And I want to applaud you, Your Excellency. You seem to know everywhere in Siaya. You need to know every road. I don't know what you used to do here before, but I was very impressed about that. So I know we are on the right track. I just wanted to say one thing. As patriots, as Kenyans, we as elected leaders, and I'm saying this thing with all the seriousness and the command of my words, that it is wrong for us to talk about 2027 for those who have been elected. We should be talking about what we are doing now, not 2027. And I am happy that the President, you are here, because you have assured us that your government is kicking and working in Siaya and the entire Republic of Kenya, not because of 2027, but because that is the duty we were elected to perform. I also am gratified that the two levels of government, Your Excellency has assured us that we are going to work together in accordance with the Constitution and in accordance with the county government and all related statutes. And for that, we thank you, Mr. President. Finally, I want to ask the people of Kenya, we are one nation. We are one nation. The Kenyan people, we are one nation. We should never build borders or walls. A Kenyan should be ready and prepared to go anywhere in any part of this republic. And leaders, if we say things the way we should say them, this country is going to be one indivisible republic under God that is looking to the future with optimism and vision, and I think that is going to help this country stride to a higher level. Finally, Mr. President, I ask you in the spirit, not of the handshake, but in the spirit of togetherness, I urge you to sit together on the table of brotherhood with your brother Raila Amolo Odinga. Because the elections are over. The elections are over. I'm here with people I've worked with. I see Governor Mutua Weta, who is very eloquent, and we have been to many places with him. We have worked with Mudavadi, His Excellency. Even your Deputy President, I've worked with him. And I've worked with you, President Ruto. I know when you stand for something. Like when we were in Serena defending Aguambo, I knew you was a big, big, big fighter. But for the good of Kenya, I urge you that we should come together on the table of brotherhood to move together as a nation so that we don't divide our people. Otherwise, I spoke to Raila Amolo Odinga about an hour ago, and he said that I should pass to you his word of welcome. Na ujisikie uko nyumbani. Joturo wako president kendo mono negiliwe tu. Jadi mono president oduog Siaya. Jadi moroko tingni ma president okelo no Siaya. Erorukamano. Koro aluongo na mwalika ndugu wangu ambaye ni wakili shupavu, ambaye ni Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Wetangula. I don't know what it is. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm sorry. There's a little hitch there. I'm told that the CS in charge of health will now come, East African community, to come and introduce the rest of the members of the cabinet.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Excellency Deputy President, Prime Cabinet Secretary, and I will ride on all other protocols, and the great people of Siaya, good afternoon. Before I introduce the Cabinet Secretaries, I invite PS Dr. Raymond Omolo to introduce the Principal Secretaries. Karibu.
Thank you, Madam CS. Your Excellency, the President, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, the Speaker of the National Assembly, and all elected leaders, the people of Asembo and Siaya County at large, friends of CS Eliud Owalo, and the clergy. God is good all the time. Nyasaye ber. Sechete. Jo Asembo be umor. Jo Siaya umor. Arafuana uru kumor. Your Excellency, first of all, let me congratulate CS Eliud Owalo for inviting us for his Thanksgiving. And secondly, allow me to acknowledge the presence of the officers of government who serve in the lower cadre at the level of parastatals. If you are there, feel welcome. But I want to give special mention to Wana Waore Dianga, who comes from this place and is the chairman of Lake Basin Development Authority. Your Excellency, if you remember, you took me from Lake Basin Development Authority to be your principal secretary. And the last thing is to introduce my fellow principal secretaries, and I would ask that you stand up as I call your name so that the people of Asembo and Siaya at large would take note. I have Professor Edward Kisiangani, who is a PS in charge of broadcasting, working within the Ministry of CS Owalo. Then there is Engineer John Tanui, the PS for ICT. Thank you. We have Susan Mangeni, the CS in charge of the Hustler Fund. We have PS Terekia Mbaika, who is in charge of devolution in the office of the Prime Cabinet Secretary. We have PS Joseph Motari, who is in charge of social protection. We have James Muhati, PS in charge of planning. We have Engineer Peter Tum, who is PS in charge of medical services. We have PS Joel Aromayang in charge of public works. We have PS John Mweke in charge of sports. Alfred Kombudo, who comes from Kisumu County, the PS in charge of trade. Thank you, welcome PS. Then we have PS Charles Hinga in charge of housing, and finally PS Beatrice Inyangala in charge of higher education. Lastly is to just say welcome, Your Excellency, to Siaya County, and by extension to Nyanza. We were in Homa Bay yesterday, we went to Kisumu, and today we are in Siaya. We want to sincerely welcome you and thank all the visitors for coming to Siaya to celebrate with our brother Eliud Owalo. Thank you.
The Cabinet Secretaries are very happy to be here to join hands in solidarity with one of us who is a great member of our team. I want to introduce the Cabinet Secretaries who are here, and I'll request them to stand and wave. We have Ezekiel Machogu, CS Education. We have Zekaria Njero, CS Lands, Public Works, House. We have Alfred Mutua, Foreign and Diaspora Affairs. We have Eliud Owalo, Information, Communication and Digital Economy, and myself, Rebecca Miano, in charge of East Africa Community, ASALS and Regional Development. Your Excellency, under your leadership, we assure you as Cabinet Secretaries and our Principal Secretaries that we shall serve with dedication, with determination, dutifulness, and hard work. And now, I want to invite Eliud Owalo, the rock star for today's Thanksgiving. Welcome.
Excellency, President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto, Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, Prime Cabinet Secretary, Musalia Mudavadi, Speaker of the National Assembly, Moses Masika Wetangula, my cabinet colleagues present, governors present, senators present, members of parliament, ladies and gentlemen, the church, all court protocols observed, good afternoon. This is a great day for me, and because I don't want to run the risk of missing anything important, you'll first of all allow me to read a very small but succinct speech, just to put everything into the correct perspective. Your Excellency, Dr. William Ruto, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces of the Republic of Kenya, the Deputy President and all protocols observed, I'm delighted and humbled this afternoon at the same time to welcome you to the place that I ultimately call home. In the Luo culture, Your Excellency, we the Luo people, our home is a very special place. It is very different from other places where we live away from Luo land. We call those places houses, no matter how elaborate, comfortable, modern or eloquent they may be. Your Excellency the President, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my home in Gangu village in West Asembo, Siaya County. This occasion, Your Excellency, is both very special and most humbling for me and my family. We are gathered here to pay homage to God for the special mission that has been assigned to the Cabinet Secretary for Information, Communication and Digital Economy. It is a mission, Your Excellency, that without fear of contradiction, I have accepted and set out to serve with great humility. As a family, we have invited you to tarry with us in thanksgiving to God and to all who have made this possible, with His Excellency the President at the forefront. We have never hosted this type of gathering here before. Perhaps the last time that we had this type of gathering was when my father passed away and we had a similar gathering here a few years ago. I want to thank all of you for finding it worthwhile to be with us today. This occasion, of course, is largely about myself and my appointment. I prayerfully submit myself before God, ready to serve my country and fellow citizens in the role that have been assigned. God and His Excellency the President have found it fit to grant me the opportunity to serve in the fifth government of the Republic of Kenya as a Cabinet Secretary. I don't take this for granted. Your Excellency, sir, ladies and gentlemen, I have always considered myself to be a very modest person, perhaps even a shy person. I am therefore a little overwhelmed by the focus and attention today. I am more used to focusing on others rather than on myself. However, the reasons for this focus are clear and I am therefore very appreciative. I have received many messages of goodwill right from the day when His Excellency proposed my name for the Cabinet. I am truly thankful to all who have sent me these messages. As it is not possible to respond to every individual message, please take this affirmation of gratitude to be my vote of thanks to you if I have not reached you individually in this regard. Your Excellency, thank you very much for trusting me with the honor of this high office in your government. You could have settled for any other person out of the millions of Kenyans at your disposal when deciding who the 22 members of your cabinet you'd be. But you deemed it fit to settle on me, and for that I owe you a great debt of gratitude. It is an honor and trust, Your Excellency, of the highest magnitude to be counted among this number. And I want to assure you, Your Excellency, sir, and my country, that I shall not disappoint you. I will serve with diligence, loyalty, and credence. I further wish to extend gratitude to the church, Nomia Church here, and especially to the religious leaders who are with us here today. Your prayers and blessings have always been very important to me and my family. As you will be aware, my grandfather, the late Johanna Owalo, played a leading role in the founding of the church that is presiding here today. I was brought up in this church. I have always been encouraged by your teachings. Your guidance and prayers have informed my path. Thank you for your central role today. I plead with you to continue praying for me, for my family, and for the company that I will keep during this very special tour of duty that God and His Excellency the President have called me to. Pray that together with my team we will deliver. When members of Nomia Church were called upon to stand up, the President asked me why my wife was not standing up, and I told him that she is a Catholic. And he found that very strange. And my wife has always told me that because they grew up within the Catholic faith, for the sake of the children as well, they have to be Catholic. But I suspect the reason why she doesn't want to be a member of Nomia, Your Excellency, is this polygamy that the bishop... Hii maneno ya mabibi wengi ndio inaleta shida. So we will discuss that and see what we can do. I want to appreciate my cabinet colleagues and all other leaders who have joined us here today from your different walks of life. Just as this meeting has brought us together today, His Excellency the President's mission of digitalizing and digitalizing the country is going to generate productive intersections at various parts of our work. As the person privileged with the lead role on behalf of His Excellency the President in information, communication, and the digital economy, I look forward to working with all other leaders, those gathered here, and many more beyond. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to appreciate the community that I come from, and especially the immediate community of Gangu village, the Sigeri area, West Asembo, and Rarieda, the immediate environs of my home. Thank you very much for the love and support you have extended to me following my appointment to the cabinet. In these days when the country faces serious food challenges, I have, alongside other leaders, traversed Siaya, Migori, Kisumu, and Homa Bay counties on behalf of government to lead in distribution of famine relief food donated by the Kenya Kwanza government. The love that I have encountered from our people is overwhelming. I want to assure the people among whom I was born that I also love you. Your Excellency, I know that you have repeatedly reminded us that we are honored to serve in your government and that service to the whole country is not just service for our home areas. Yet, Your Excellency, I also know that you appreciate the altruistic and very much awake to the specific challenges afflicting special communities and regions. In this regard, therefore, Your Excellency, I know that it is not in vain for me to promise our people that I will always be ready and available to be your emissary, depending on unfolding events from time to time for the benefit of this region, Your Excellency. Thank you once again, everybody. Thanks to all those who have contributed to the planning and success of this occasion. And at this point, may I just call upon the organizing committee to stand up from wherever you are and wave. Those who are in the organizing committee led by George, Donji, there were quite a number, and they are from all over the country. I thank you very much. Okay. I thank God for you all, and together let us thank God for the opportunities in our lives. Let us trust in Him for the future. Glory be to God the highest. God bless you. God bless Your Excellency. God bless the people and the leaders present here. And may God bless our beloved country. Thank you very much. May I mention, for purposes of clarity, that the country, so he was not able to join us today, but very much with us in spirit. Thank you very much. Yeah. May
Now take this distinguished honor and privilege to invite the Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Moses Masika Wetangula.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic.
Let me, give me 1 minute to introduce my family. Please come over. Yeah. Please come over. Yes. Yeah. Okay, we are 5 in the immediate family. Madam, her name is Jacqueline Muga Owalo. She's the mother of my children. The eldest daughter in the family is called Michelle Atieno Owalo. And then the second born is Michelle Atieno Owalo. Yvonne Atieno Owalo. And then the last born, as at now, last born as at now is called Paul Onyango Owalo. To them all also still, I owe them a great debt of gratitude for creating the enabling environment for me to pursue my goals and ambitions. Thank you very much. May I now go back and invite Speaker Moses Wetangula to come. My apologies for that, Speaker. Yeah.
Thank you, Eliud, for remembering to avert a crisis later in the day. Your Excellency, President William Samoei Ruto, Deputy President, Chief Cabinet Secretary, Cabinet Secretaries, Governors present, Honorable Members of Parliament, the clergy, na waheshimiwa wananchi. We're here today to pay homage and cheer my good friend Eliud Owalo. I've worked with Eliud Owalo for many years, probably about 20 years. What has been said about him is true. He's hardworking, he's brilliant, he's honest, keeps his word, and above all, he's a go-getter. In fact, he's a man of great faith. And it is the faith you have, Eliud, that has brought you this far. When there was a choice to make for short-term convenience in politics and long-term interest in politics, you chose long-term interest in politics. And we come here to stand with you, encourage you, and tell you that you will not walk alone in this life that we all live in. So being here today is a day for you to stand above everybody else and thank His Excellency for looking around the 50 million Kenyans and giving you an opportunity to serve the people of Kenya. An opportunity that I have no doubt you will discharge with absolute distinction, because I know that's how you work. People of Siaya, led by my brother and friend James Orengo, whom we worked with for a very long time. We are here to say that we are one indivisible, happy family called Kenya. And this big happy family called Kenya should never allow anybody to create fault lines, define irrelevant boundaries between us, or define Kenyans on the lines that don't keep us together. And I want to salute our President, because since you went into office, you've been everywhere, telling Kenyans that whether they voted for you or not, you are the President of the Republic of Kenya and you will serve each and everyone without any fear, favor, or prejudice. And that's what a president must be, should be, and will be. So we join you in celebrating the success of your minister. I also want to confirm that the area MP of this constituency is out of the country on my permission with a delegation from Parliament. He called me and told me to convey his gratitude to you, Your Excellency, for picking Eliud Owalo from his constituency. Lastly, nataka kuwaomba ndugu zetu wa Kenya. Siasa ilikwisha, iko nyuma yetu. Sasa ni kuungana na kushikana mikono. Tutembee pamoja kutoka Vanga mpaka Turkana, kutoka Lamu mpaka Malaba. Kila Mkenya awe na nafasi ya kujivunia kuwa Mkenya. Kila Mkenya awe na nafasi ya kujiona ya kwamba hii serikali ni yetu sisi zote. And I like what Orengo has said. You know, Orengo has always been a very vibrant politician, sometimes more active when he's opposing than when he's supporting. But today, you've spoken and touched my heart. That where we are, and where you are, and where we shall all be, is to know that we have no spare country. There's only one Kenya. And we salute the outcome of the last elections, because Kenyans were sitting on tenterhooks. Are we going to fight again? No. Are we going to quarrel again? No. Are we going to raise irrelevant trivial arguments? No. We shall remain one. And Mr. President, Shakespeare said, unease is the head that wears the crown. The crown is on your head. Even if you become uneasy, carry the duty of uniting Kenyans. Thank you so much. Ndugu zangu, nyinyi watu wa Siaya, mumeoa mtoto yangu msichana, kwa hivyo nyinyi ni nyawana. Na sasa nikimaliza hapa, nataka ile mahali ilibaki munipeleke mahali nikule vizuri, na nijue kwamba hii urafiki yetu itadumu forever. Ochanda, thank you. I was in London 2 weeks ago with you, and you talked like a statesman, and keep that mood and induct everybody else. Now it's my humble duty to invite my brother, Musalia Mudavadi, Chief Cabinet Secretary. Anaitwa ma-DVD. Akuje naye pia awasalimie, and he prays on Eliud Owalo because he's the pridal character of the day. Thank you.
Hi, asante. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, the Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, our host, Eliud Owalo, and your family, Governor Orengo, and the entire leadership of this region, the leadership of the church, ladies and gentlemen, hamjambo. Mirembe. Mirembe muno. Mubebaramu. Asante sana. I'm a neighbor. Na hiyo ni lugha moja. Your Excellency, My first remark is to say I stand here to congratulate Eliud Owalo for receiving your appointment and your honor to become a cabinet secretary. When we were in Nairobi campaigning for Owalo in Kibera, we kept on saying, Liwe Liwalo ni Owalo. Leo, Liwe Liwalo ni siku ya Owalo. We are here to celebrate this glorious occasion and the honor that has been bestowed on you by the President. I will just make one other small remark to affirm what has been said here by the Speaker, and indeed when the President was leading a retreat of his government in Nanyuki, he stated very clearly, and the instructions are very strict, firm, that we have to serve all the 47 counties of this country in equal measure. Whether the leadership of a county is from a different political party, that is irrelevant as long as you are serving in his government. We must serve all Kenyans and make sure that they all benefit from the resources that we all harness as a nation through the taxpayers. That is what we shall do, that is what we intend to do, and that is what we must do because it is the right thing to do now and always. Kwa hivyo tuko hapa kusema tutasimama pamoja, tushirikiane. Your Excellency, Owalo is a good man, and I'm sure you know it. We look forward to working with you. Let us ensure that we help the President deliver on his mandate. That is what we intend to do, and to unite the country and to work together. I want to assure you that we are not going to entertain a vindictive process. That is another very strict message we got from the President, that this government should not have a foundation of vendetta, but unifying the people of Kenya. So that is why we are saying kazi iendelee. And to be honest, I must say I'm so happy to see Miguna here. It's good to see you. Asante sana. So it's now my humble duty and pleasure to invite the Deputy President of the Republic.
Asante sana, our Prime Cabinet Secretary, who is also known as Mr. Earthquake. Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Kanisa CS wetu Eliud Owalo and your family, mawaziri ambayo wamefika na makatibu na wale wote ambayo wamefika sherehe ya leo, hamjambo. Hamjambo tena. God is good and all the time. Asanteni sana. Tumeshukuru sana kufika katika hii ibada ya shukrani, tukisherehekea ushindi mkubwa wa huyu ndugu wetu Eliud Owalo. Your Excellency, we are here to celebrate the appointment of Eliud Owalo to your government to assist you in the economic transformation of our republic and to give a contribution in the service to humanity and mankind. Your Excellency, I met Eliud Owalo way back in 1992 and have closely followed his journey and path to leadership. He was a university student then, and I was working at Harambee House as one of the people who were assisting President Moi in the management of public policy and the political organization in the country. And Eliud Owalo approached me and said that he wanted to meet President Moi to share with him political strategies of how he could win some votes in this difficult region then, as it is now. And Your Excellency, I did organize for Eliud Owalo to have a sitting with President Moi at the Kisumu State Lodge then, 1992. And when Mzee was there and he listened to Owalo, he said, young man, you have a great future in leadership, and I'm so happy today that President Moi's word has come to pass, that he is now a Cabinet Secretary. Your Excellency, Eliud Owalo is one of our most focused Cabinet Secretaries. He has a passion to serve, he is committed, and he is forward-thinking and multitasked. He brings in new blood and fresh impetus in the management of the affairs of our country. And we have no doubt that Eliud Owalo and the rest of our members of the Cabinet, Your Excellency, we shall help you to deliver your mandate to the people of Kenya. Sisi tumeshukuru sana kufika hapa Siaya kwa makaribisho ambaye mumetupatia. Tulianzia Homa Bay jana, tulikuwa Kisumu, na wengine tulikuwa tukifika hapa hatukuwa tunatarajia mtatukaribisha namna hiyo. Tunataka kusema asante. Rais wetu au watu ya Siaya, hata kama hakutupatia kura vile tungependa, zilikuwa kidogo kiasi. Kwa hizo kidogo, sisi ni watu ya shukrani, tunasema asante. Na tunajua pale mbele vile tumeona tukiongea hapa, tunaweza pangana na tukakuwa tunatembea pamoja, kwa sababu vile gavana anauliza, tumepeana vyeo hapa, anasema tuongeze. Na mimi najua rais wetu wako hapa, mambo yenu wataendelea kuangalia pole pole, na vile mmetukaribisha naona amefurahi. Najua pia makaribisho ni kitu ya maana, si ni kitu ya maana? Na hawa viongozi wetu wameambiwa na rais pale tulikuwa mkutano, wapate nafasi watembee kwake, watembee kwangu, watembee kwa mawaziri, wasukume mambo ya maendeleo ya Siaya. Lakini viongozi, ningetaka tu kuomba nyinyi jambo moja peke yake. Mkitembea kwangu na kwa hao mawaziri wetu na ma-PS, najua si ni mahasla, tafadhali mpunguze Kiingereza. Kupromosha Kiingereza bila kuulizwa na mtu yeyote ni huyu Speaker wa National Assembly Moses Wetangula. Lakini wewe mtu ya kwenda kutafuta usaidizi, sasa ukiweka ile Kiingereza kali utasikizwa na nani? Sasa kwa hivyo, Your Excellency, ningetaka nichukue nafasi hii, wakaaji wa hapa katika counties yetu ya Migori, Homa Bay, Siaya, Kisumu, nionyeshe nyinyi viongozi, kwa sababu rais anapenda nyinyi. Hata kama kumpa yeye kura vile alitaka, angali anapenda nyinyi. Na ameonesha. Kuja hapa kwanza huyu CS Owalo. Huyu sasa. Najua sasa hii kazi ya information na ICT ilitaka mtu amekula samaki sawa sawa na akili iko hali ya juu. Sasa rais akiangalia pale mtu yuko akili ya juu, akaona imetoka wapi? Hapa Siaya. Mumefurahia? Wapi makofi kwa rais wetu? Kutoka hapo tumeingia mambo ya usalama na utawala. Ile Oburu Odinga alikuwa anaita system. Simulisikia Oburu akisema ati mambo ya system. Sasa rais huyu wetu, hata sisi tulikuwa na shida kidogo, watu ya Mount Kenya na wakale pale, ile kiti ambaye ndio yenyewe wa serikali, ile ya ndani kabisa ile ya kupanga maneno na kupima na kuweka darubini, kuweka kabiro na kuangalia Kenya vile naenda na kukaa na rais karibu, anataka atikupeana pande hii. Nilikuwa na shida kidogo, lakini akasema hii watu ya Luo Nyanza bahari tunapitana nao ni kura peke yake, mambo ingine wako sawa. So kiti ya PS wa Interior na National Administration ni ya huyu mtoto wenu Raymond Omolo. Kwa hivyo ile system mlikuwa mnalia mnataka imsaidie iko hapa system. Fikiri mambo yenu iko sawa sawa. Simulilia hii system. Lakini nimwambia huyu James Orengo ni rafiki yangu. Tulikutana kwa KTN. Akaniuliza sasa hapo mlima hii mzee wetu atafaidika. Nikamwangalia na huyu James Orengo tumetoka na yeye pale. Siku tulikuwa tumesukumwa na Uhuru Kenyatta kwa ODM, tulikuwa pamoja. Alikuwa wakili yangu. Nilikuwa nikishikwa anakuja kunitoa. Mimi ni mtu ya kushikashikwa tangu zamani. Hii Uhuru amekuja kunishika ni kitu nimezoea. Sasa huyu alikuwa anakuja kunitoa. Lakini pia kwa sababu mimi ni mtu najua maneno, narudi kwa mfuko na mpatia kitu. Sasa mimi nikamwambia Orengo, huyu governor, nikwambia ukweli. Kamwambia mimi mambo ya udanganyifu sisi hatutaki. Na ndio tumesema hatutadanganya William Ruto kwa sababu sisi ni Wakristo. Na sisi watu ya Mount Kenya tulimwahidi tutaunga yeye mkono. Rais Uhuru Kenyatta anatuambia tukue wadanganyifu. Tuache yule tunajua tulimwahidi, tupatie yule tulikuwa tunapingana na yeye. Nikamwambia sisi mambo ya uongo hatutaki. Sasa wewe Jimmy, kwa sababu rafiki yangu, wacha nikwambie ukweli. Ile watu ya Mlima Kenya wote wamesarau ni baba ni conman. Watakula pesa yake yote na kumdanganya na hakuna kitu watapata. Huyo Orengo nilimwambia. Nilifanya mzuri kumwambia ama sikufanya? Kwa sababu hii maneno ya uongo na udanganyifu ni kitu baya. Huyu baba wetu huyu Agwambo ni mzee ya heshima. Hata kama tulikuwa tunashindana na yeye, amepigania demokrasia Kenya. Kwa umri ni mzee, ni kiongozi. Ni makosa kubwa sana kuketisha mzee kama huyo chini na kumwahidi kura, mnajua hakuna. It is wrong. Na wale wote walidanganya huyu mzee kutoka Mount Kenya ati wamemwekea kura, hawatapata amani katika maisha yao. It is wrong. Na hiyo siasa ya udanganyifu tunataka ifike mwisho. Mungetaka ifike mwisho siasa udanganyifu? Tuwaambiane ukweli. Kwa hivyo pia pale Kisumu tuko na PS ako wapi? Ambaye anaitwa Alfred Kobundo. Huyu ni waziri, ni PS wetu wa trade pale kwa wizara ya Moses Kuria. Pia tuko Nairobi River Commission. Tuko na mama wetu Dr. Pamela Olet ako hapa. Tuko na Lake Basin Development Authority. Tuko na Charles Waore. Tuko pale, ako wapi Charles Waore? Ako area? Ngoja nataka hawa watu waone nyinyi. Ndio huyo. Na nyinyi hawa wamepewa kazi na William Ruto, president wetu, bila kuangalia mambo ya kura. Kwa sababu hii Kenya ni yetu sisi na kuendelea mbele, tukiwa na hawa na wale wengine, president wetu ataendelea kuleta nyinyi kwa serikali, mkuwe ndani, na pale mwisho mkitaka ziongezeke tutakuwa na mingi zaidi. Pia katika ofisi yangu najua watu wengine, na huyu governor wetu Orengo kwa sababu ni rafiki yangu, mimi nakuomba ukiona vijana wananipigia kelele, wewe unitetee. Hapana support hawa. Unajua hivi vijana wanatafuta relevance wadiko kwa magazeti. Sasa hapa kwa James Orengo, huyu governor, chief of staff wa ofisi yangu, yule ambaye nasimamia mambo yote katika ofisi ya naibu wa rais, mwenye kusema bila yeye kuweka kidole huwezi fika kwangu, bila yeye kupitisha huwezi, maneno yote tumepatia huyu mtoto wenu anaitwa George Ngonga Makigoe wa hapa Gem. Sasa nyinyi mnaona mimi nimeweka ile mtu nimeamini ni mtu ya Siaya. President bosi yangu ameweka huyu. Muko mbele, muko mbele. Muko mbele kama mfuko ya shati. Asante, kaeni chini. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka niseme Your Excellency, tumefurahi sana na tutafanya kazi na hao viongozi na watu ya Siaya na Kenya nzima, na sisi mambo ya siasa imeisha, kazi yetu ni maendeleo, na tutakuja hapa tena na tena. Mnataka tukuje tena? Mnataka tukuje tena? Mtatukaribisha? Mmetupagia samaki ama hakuna? Iko samaki? Ama mnataka tulale hapa? Tulale? Mimi nilale hapa? Mutapanga vile nitalala? Mumepanga namna gani? Asante. Kwa hivyo kwa heshima kubwa tujitayarishe, tumkaribishe Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya William Samoei Arap Ruto. Mr. President. Thank you.
Aya, asante sana Bwana Rigiji. Tafadhali tuketi chini. Thank you very much. Naona kuna watu wengi huko nyuma sana. Nyinyi mnaona maneno huko? Sawa sawa, wacha nisimame hapa juu. Utaniruhusu Bishop? Wacha ni hapa ni sawa Bishop. Hapa ni sawa. Naona wananchi wengi huko nyuma. Basi baba wetu askofu na viongozi wote wa kanisa, Bwana Deputy President, magavana mlio hapa, mawaziri wetu, speaker wetu wa National Assembly, Bwana Moses Wetangula, our Prime Cabinet Secretary, speaker wetu wa county ya hapa Siaya, wabunge wa county, ndugu wananchi, rafiki yangu Owalo na mke wako na familia yako, na wananchi wote wa Siaya na Kenya, hamjambo. Amoso ujadhurua. Jadhurua untie. Jadhurua umor. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Basi mimi kwanza nataka niwashukuru sana kwa kutukaribisha hapa Siaya, hapa Rarieda kwa ndugu yetu Mheshimiwa Eliud Owalo. Nawashukuru tena kwa sababu tulikubaliana sote kama Wakenya katika uchaguzi uliokamilika. Tulikubaliana mambo mawili ya muhimu, na tumeweka historia mpya kama Wakenya ya kwamba tutafanya uchaguzi bila ukabila na bila fujo. Na mimi nataka niwashukuru watu wa hapa Rarieda, Siaya na Kenya kwa sababu sote tulienda kwenye uchaguzi, tukachagua MCAs, tukachagua wabunge, tukachagua masenators, tukachagua magovernors, mkanichagua na huyu deputy wangu, na sisi wote tumekubaliana tunaenda mbele kama watu wa taifa la Kenya bila ya ugomvi na bila ya ukabila. Mimi nataka niwahakikishie ndugu zangu watu wa Siaya na watu wa hapa Nyanza na watu wa Kenya ya kwamba mimi nitahakikisha ya kwamba katika foundation hiyo Wakenya wenyewe wameweka kwamba hawataki ukabila katika siasa zetu, hawataki ubaguzi katika siasa zetu, na hawataki chuki kwa siasa zetu. Mimi nawahakikishia niko tayari kufanya kazi na viongozi wote kutoka wale MCS wamechaguliwa Kenya mzima, wabunge wote wamechaguliwa Kenya mzima, masenators, magovernors, sote tutafanya kazi kama ndugu moja wa taifa moja, taifa la Kenya. Leo tumefika hapa kwa sababu ya kutoa shukrani zetu kwa Mwenyezi Mungu kwa kumpa huyu Eliud Owalo rafiki yetu nafasi ya kuwa mfanyikazi wa taifa la Kenya kama waziri. Pongezi my friend Eliud Owalo. Mimi na huyu Eliud Owalo, yeye alikuja kwangu akaniambia, Bwana Deputy President, I want to work with you. Na wakati huo nilishangaa sana, kidogo nikarudi nyuma nikasema, you know, it's not common. Sasa nikafikiria kidogo, watu wakaniambia ati Owalo anataka kufanya kazi na wewe. Unajua huyu Owalo alikuwa presidential campaign manager wa Raila Odinga. Sasa wewe huyu mtu pengine ametumwa. Lakini kwa sababu ya kuamini ya kwamba kila Mkenya anafaa kupata nafasi ya kushirikiana na Wakenya wenzake, that is why today, after working with Eliud Owalo for the last 2 years, today he has the confidence to serve as a Cabinet Secretary of the Republic of Kenya. My good brother Eliud Owalo, congratulations for your appointment, and I look forward to working with you and your colleagues in Cabinet to serve the people of the great Republic of Kenya. Jameni, tumpigie huyu Eliud Owalo makofi jameni. Pongezi my friend. Congratulations. Mimi pia nataka niwaambie ndugu zetu wote wale tulishindana na wao ya kwamba mambo ya mashindano na uchaguzi tumekamilisha. Kama wewe ni MCA, ujue ya kwamba ward ambaye unawakilisha, wale walikupigia kura, wale hawakupigia kura, sasa ni watu wako wa ward yako, uwatumikie. Vile vile wabunge ni hivyo hivyo, maseneta ni hivyo hivyo, women rep ni hivyo hivyo, magavana ni hivyo hivyo, na hata na mimi nasema ya kwamba wale walitupigia kura na wale hawakutupigia kura ni wananchi wa taifa letu la Kenya, na tutawatumikia bila ubaguzi kwa sababu nyinyi mnalipa ushuru na nyinyi ni wa Kenya. Tunaelewana jameni? Mimi nataka niwaambie wa Kenya, hakuna mtu ati amepiga kura vibaya. Kila mtu amepiga kura vile ameamua, kwa sababu sisi ni nchi ya demokrasia. Wakenya wamefanya kazi yao, wametupatia nafasi ya uongozi katika vyama tofauti tofauti. Leo tuko hapa, tumechaguliwa from different formations, lakini ile kazi imebaki. Wananchi wamemaliza yao, wametupigia kura. Kazi imebaki ni ile ahadi tulipatia hawa wananchi ya kuwafanyia kazi. Na mimi nawauliza viongozi wote kutoka kiwango cha chini kama MCA mpaka magavana, wabunge, maseneta, na sisi wote tuungane ili tuweze kutekeleza majukumu yetu ya uongozi na kubadilisha taifa letu kupitia kwa mipango na miradi ya maendeleo, ndio tuweze kuwa na taifa ambayo Wakenya watajivunia na Wakenya wote waweze kupata maisha yao kubadilika kwa sababu ya uongozi wetu. And I want to commit to all the leaders that we are going to work together for the benefit of the people of the Republic of Kenya without any manner of discrimination, because we live in one nation. Mimi vile vile nataka niwashukuru sana. Leo asubuhi nilipata nafasi ya kuongea na viongozi wa hapa Siaya kwa sababu ya mambo ya maendeleo ya hapa Siaya. Na mimi nataka mjue hivi, Watu wa Siaya, nataka munisikize vizuri. Hakuna mpango itapangwa katika taifa letu la Kenya ambayo itabagua sehemu yoyote ya Kenya. I have been here. Nilikuja nikaanzisha kwa mfano barabara ile imetoka Musanda pale imekuja Sigomere imekuja mpaka hapa Ugunja. Si ni kweli? Hiyo barabara tumekamilisha. Nilikuja hapa barabara ya kutoka Luanda kwenda Akala. Hapa tulianza barabara ya kutoka Kombewa kwenda mpaka Asembo Bay. Hiyo barabara hata ingawaje iko na matatizo, na wahakikishia tutatengeneza, tutaikamilisha. Barabara ya kutoka Kodiaga, si ndio, mpaka Onyinyore. Hiyo barabara vile vile hata ingawaje iko na matatizo kidogo, hiyo barabara lazima tuikamilishe, na tulianzisha pale nyuma. Orengo amesema anataka kujua mimi nilikuwa nafanya kazi gani hapa mbeleni. Mimi najua hii sehemu, Mheshimiwa Governor, kwa sababu nilishughulika na mambo ya maendeleo ya kila sehemu ya Kenya wakati nilikuwa Deputy President. And I will continue to make sure that every part of Kenya is not left out as we plan the development of our nation. Mimi vile vile nataka niwahakikishie ya kwamba zile barabara zingine ambazo mnazihitaji, kuna barabara tumesema tumekubaliana tunaanzisha kutoka Bondo mpaka kwenda Liunda. Hiyo barabara lazima tuikamilishe na lazima tuijenge. Barabara ambayo itaenda mpaka hata kwa James Orengo kule Barobere. Barabara ya kutoka Gotnanga kwenda Jera, Barobere mpaka itafika Uring. Hiyo barabara pia tutatengeneza, tutaikamilisha. I just want you to know that as we plan Kenya, Siaya and Nyanza will be part of that plan. Mtu asiwadanganye, na munisikize vizuri. Na nikiwa hapo, wacha niseme vile vile yale mambo mengine tumesema na hawa viongozi. Tuko na matatizo ya maji hapa Siaya, na ndio tumesema